And moving on the hot seat, Kirana Pro, India's AI-powered quick commerce platform, has onboarded Arjun Vaidya, the co-founder of V3V Ventures and former CEO of Dr. Vaidya's, as an investor and mentor. Vaidya joins a growing list of strategic backers, including Olympic medalist PV Sindhu and retail veteran BS Nagesh, to support Kirana Pro's mission of digitally empowering over 1 million Kirana stores by the end of 2025. Now, the startup, which recently acquired hyperlocal delivery app Jopa and integrated with ONDC, is redefining grassroots retail with a zero-commission model, AI-driven personalization, and flexible monetization tools. Joining me now to discuss this further is Deepak Ravindran, the founder and CEO of Kirana Pro. Deepak, thank you so much for taking time out and being here with us on Startup Street. You know, we last spoke in December. If you could sort of take us through, how Kirana Pro is scaling its operations across India, following its integration with ONDC, and the kind of key milestones you hope to achieve in 2025.
Sure. Thank you for inviting me again. So I think the biggest thing that we have achieved is that we are completely onboarded into ONDC. That means we are able to do the same fulfillment service through probably the better network. And the scope and length of service that can be provided through ONDC is priceless. Like, we can expand to any small cities in India. We can go live pan-India with the support of ONDC. So that's a basic advantage. But we have decided to focus only on tier 2, tier 3 cities where we are strongly present, and we are getting good number of orders and processing.
Right. You just mentioned how you're leveraging ONDC. If you could sort of also explain how you're using it to onboard over, sort of 7 lakh vendors. You have a big milestone there on how many you want on your platform. What are the kind of benefits that you bring to local Kirana stores, and how are you helping them compete with the quick commerce giants,
Yeah. So, Kirana was there forever, right? Like, right from older days to now quick commerce era. The only challenge was that how they can actually enable technology, and how simply can they provide online orders. So the advantage of ONDC as well as the advantage of quick commerce has given us the right timing for a service like Kirana Pro to exist. And beyond that, the best thing that we are right now seeing is that the supporting partners like on ONDC and the network providers like delivery partners are doing an excellent job. So for us, we are just a front end, right? We try to become the Google offline, where we want to be the equivalent for Google to get any number of products offline. So that is being able to successfully capture only because of ONDC support. So, I'm extremely glad that everything is coming on the map. So things are going good at Kirana Pro right now.
So things are going good at Kirana Pro. You recently got Arjun Vaidya's investment and mentorship for Kirana Pro's expansion and AI-driven capabilities. What is the kind of impact that you see he will have on the company, and how do you plan to use the funds that he has invested into the company? Can you give us a number?
Yeah. So Arjun Vaidya has been supporting me for in my career for the last couple of years. So before even starting Kirana Pro, we've been a mentor, and now the good news is that he's becoming an official investor in the company and also helping us in scaling the platform. So the best thing that he could provide is that his vast knowledge in D2C brands, because we want to expand beyond the scope of just groceries. We want to include everything under the sun. We are rebranding ourselves to K Pro from Kirana Pro. So these are some of the things that we are doing on parallel. So bringing Arjun Vaidya on board will definitely help us in the D2C side of things. And also people like PV Sindhu who supported us will help us in building a brand altogether. So
right, and you just also mentioned that you're looking at rebranding from Kirana Pro to K Pro. So what's the rationale behind this rebranding exercise?
Because the thing is that Kirana is a term that is only known for few places in India. Like, if you look at our majority of penetration is in Kerala, where Kirana is not a term that is prominently used. Whereas K-Pro is short and cute, people like to remember that easier. And we want to build beyond Kirana network to, like I say, build bigger O2O commerce network. And that is the ambition. So for that, we decided to go with the shortest name possible. So K come in the picture, and K Pro is the domain, K.Pro. So we are moving towards that direction.
Right. So you're going to be rebranded as K Pro. If you could sort of then let's talk numbers, right? You've introduced sort of a zero commission model, which sort of includes subscription-based pricing and hyperlocal advertising, right?
That's right.
How will this sort of impact your revenue generation and financial sustainability? If you could take us through what you're clocking now and the targets for this year as well.
So the numbers haven't disclosed publicly, but I could say we have decided to go beyond revenue share with the Kirana stores, which is what ONDC and other network providers give us. So we decided to give back that to the merchant itself and say, like, why don't we go with the brands and get an ad model like similar to what Google does online. So something similar to Google AdSense, we have created something called K Ads, which will help us to discover brands for Kirana networks to sell to the end consumer. So let's say somebody is searching for butter, we can actually recommend Amul or some other brand, and these brands can provide us the revenue source rather than going and piggybacking the Kiranas who are like getting 1% or 2% max to max commission.
Right. Okay, and you also acquired Jopar.app to enhance Kirana Pro's capabilities in the hyperlocal grocery delivery, right?
Right.
What are the synergies from this, and how has the integration been going? Are you looking for more such acquisition? What's the inorganic growth plan for Kirana Pro?
So the reason why we decided to acquire Jopar was that Jopar has built a POS technology which is already accessible to over 30,000 Kirana stores. What we have done is that after integrating Kirana Pro into the POS terminals that we have, we are going beyond ONDC network. Like we are interoperable. Like we can work with ONDC as well as without ONDC. So we are working with, for instance, sound boxes like the Paytms of the world, and we are working with other network providers. So this all will help us to become Kirana Pro an omnipresent app, something similar to what Alexa is or what Siri is to the world. So something like an AI assistant. That's what we envision Kirana Pro to be.
Right. So looking at an AI assistant, and you're looking for any more acquisitions like this?
Not really. We have decided to build everything in-house. The reason why we decided to acquire Jopar was that one, the founder was extremely brilliant. He himself is a Kirana store owner and he has a wide network in his kitty. And secondly, the fact that we found the fact that, we can acquire that 30,000 Kirana stores, which he already have the software on, which we can piggyback for orders. So these are the reasons.
All right. So no more acquisitions in the pipeline there. All right, Deepak, thank you so much for taking time out and being here with us on Startup Street.
Thank you.
On that note,